Hi. Hi. I I think this might just be the first time, if not ever, then at least in a really long time, that I've streamed in the afternoon or this early. I apologize to the Americans, but I have a date later tonight, so this is what worked. Anyhow, hi. Hello there, Ray. Hi, Rose. How are y'all doing? For my own part, I'm doing fine. Just fine. I am going to work on a little bit of art for upcoming streams. Yes. More specifically, I am going to be playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, an old favorite of mine. Yes, and see, on the title screen for that game, when you press start, you have a little suitcase with Mario and Luigi popping out of it, because like the whole theme of the game is they're going on a trip. Isn't that fun? And I thought, oh, since I'm going to be playing that game, why don't I do a version of that, but of myself? It's really gonna be a simple, quick thing, not a very long stream. I hope you can appreciate it nonetheless. And hi, Catboy, thank you for popping in. Indeed, time zones are, as I've said just now, a little bit of a spook. But thank you for showing up, and I hope you sleep well. Enjoy your little cat nap. And, let's begin. Oh, no, contiguous, please. There we go. Of course, the suitcase, I'll be just using the one from the game, but the rest will be anew. Though, generally in the same style. Oh, I'm sorry, Catboy, I don't have a lurk command yet. I should get around to it. And, yes, indeed, a date night. See, when you're a person who's bad with time management, and when you have, like, more than one partner, a good way to get around and to making sure that you keep your relationships well and alive, and hey, this can be with friendships too, but basically, I like to have a date night, so a specific day and time that I spend every week or with some frequency with the people I love. And tonight, I'm going to be spending time with my lovely girlfriend, Arctisha Frost, who's herself a streamer. I think she might show up at some point today. Okay, let's name this layer Cody to go. Wouldn't you just love that? A little Cody in your suitcase? Okay, let's make sure. Yep, everything looks good. Let me lock this layer, just to make sure I won't do anything stupid and accidentally draw on the wrong layer. And let's put this here for reference. Okay. Now let's keep the opacity as is. So, first we want to start with, I usually just like to start with the head whenever I'm drawing a character. Let's just do a circle like this, yes. Give me a rough reference. And because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna color pick. I can close this now. Alright. And hair color. There we go. That works. That's good. That's beautiful. Mwah. The scene Cody stands for cutest thing ever. The O is for overtaking the world, but that comes in later. Wink. Damn it, the wink didn't work! gosh, concerned Life 2D. Why must you betray me so? So, I'm trying to emulate the style. It's not a particularly difficult thing. It's fun. I really like when I have the chance for... oh my gosh. Oh gosh. So, Ray sent a message just now. D is for, damn, I wanna kiss them. And not only did it censor the kiss them, which is, well, I guess that's reasonable. I could see why your usual streamer would not want that. But D, as in just D, was also censored. Oh, Kana! Hi! I'll give you a nya. Hi, Kanya! Welcome, 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 everyone. This is the brightest banana in the bunch, whatever that means. How thick is a neck? What's the girth of their necks here? It's about-ish 6 pixels, 5 pixels. Okay, I think I can make this then. Do this, yeah. Oh. So cute. I'm glad that the nya thing is not getting old. I'm very happy because there's only so many ways I can go nya when it's one of my cheapest regimes. But if the people like it, who am I to say no? Okay, and here we want the notorious scarf. Oh yes, last night I was watching the new Space Jam movie. That was a trip, indeed. But, of particular note... Okay, I'll try not to get too spoilery. But basically, the main villain is like an algorithm character. Just like an algorithm that lives in a machine because, sure, why not? And he has a tie. A tie. And his tie has a PCB pattern. Yes, just like mine. Just like my scarf. Sister Rose, we are talking about the Space Jam movie that I was watching last night. In fact, with our dear Ray from Eventide Sis here. It was a movie, right? It existed, it happened. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. It was fun, but I think it's a stretch to say that the movie is good. Ooh, hat pad. Thank you. Give me un momento. Pet is better appreciated without the cap on. Although were the cap to be sentient, I'm sure it would appreciate a hat pet as well. Boop! There you go. Wait, why did this color come through? I need a gray. What the heck? What the heck am I doing? Cody is so good. Thank you, thank you. I do be trying. Okay, let's see. Noses are usually in the middle. That's how faces do be. So, let's put a little nose here. And eyes. I over here looking over at my over at Streamlabs, showing my stream just so I can reference my own model. Because I don't remember it 100% off the top of my head. Why didn't you just call it Artternoon? God damn it, you're right. Next time I'll just call it that and we'll all pretend that this is what it was called from the start. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Oh no! Wrong place now. This actually reminds me of another piece I did a while ago. Let me find it. Give me a moment. Art, pixel art, Cody. Oh, here. Ah. It's probably gonna come out a lot like this one that I've made. Honestly, I could probably be lazy and just dump that one into the suitcase and would look okay. But if you know me, you know I am a perfectionist. And how am I doing? I'm doing pretty dang good, thank you. It's a bit too warm for my tastes, but nothing I can handle. I am, of course, from a tropical country. I do, however, feel for my brothers, my sisters, and my siblings out there who can't deal with the climate as well as I do. Stay safe out there, keep hydrated. I will keep myself well oiled. In fact, allow me to take a sip. 26 degrees kills me. That's valid. I am fine up until like... I can handle up until like 40 degrees or so well. I might complain a bit, but I'll generally be fine. You go above that, and I just die. I think the hottest temperature I ever experienced was somewhere around 43? That was back when I was visiting Porto Alegre. Let me tell you about Porto Alegre. Porto Alegre is a Brazilian city. It's in the state of Rio Grande do Sul, the southernmost state. Yes. I had people I knew there, and I would go every now and then. Kind of miss that. I haven't been to Brazil in a while. I would like to change that, but, you know, asterisk gestures to the world outside asterisk. It be how it be. Shame. How does my hair look like? Ah, that's how. Dope. Not bad hair if I say so myself. I make sure to keep it nicely combed. I'm playing Duke 2016, and I didn't manage to do one of the challenges because there aren't actually enough demons around. It's always a bit annoying when one of those pop up, these challenges in games that are like, don't feel well thought out. I'm reminded of something a bit random. And believe it or not, it's fucking Crash Bandicoot related. So, there is an achievement in the game for relating to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. You get a bazooka, which you can use to shoot Wumpa Fruit, right? Right. One of the achievements for the game in Insane Trilogy is to shoot, I don't remember how many, I think it was either 5 or 10 chickens in the same level. These chickens only spawn in... Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to... whatever. It'll be fine. These chickens only spawn in one type of level, namely the medieval levels. And they never spawn more than like 3, I think, in the same level. So the only way you can get that achievement is by not hitting a checkpoint and killing yourself over and over until you can accumulate enough of them. And it's so weird. How did I get through playtesting? Hello, you know. Hello. Vigits. That's German for Sabra. You look like a pleading face. Hello. Moderators, I want to have Eventide banned from chat. The fucking audacity. You have got a point, though. I might just draw a Cody pleading face emoji at some point. This is looking a bit silly so far, but I'll get around. I'll get around. Yeah, it's always like that with art. It looks scruffy and rough for a while, but then you figure it out and it's dope, and you feel proud of yourself, and you, yeah. I'm just gonna copy the colors I use here. They're fine. One of the most time-consuming parts of pixel art has to be color picking, by far. Just making sure all the colors work right. Oh, I see. The eyes are more looking like downwards, so I'm just gonna imitate that. Colors can be a hassle, and I also have like my pet peeves when it comes to color in pixel art. I think the biggest pet peeve I have is when people use like gradients, but as in like Photoshop gradients that have like a lot of colors. At that point, I barely consider it pixel art. I don't want to be gatekeepy or anything, but I also just can't really stand how it looks then. Is that what my eyebrows look like? No, damn it, it's not. Know thyself, know thy eyebrows, so you may not have to do the same as me and redo them. No! Huh? What? Oh, I didn't press contiguous. That's what happened. Oopsie daisy. Okay. That's what they look like ish. I don't know what. I guess the old one looked fine. Let's just go with that. Speaking of beautiful pixel art, whether mine fits a description, I'll leave it up to y'all. I once again must rant a little bit about Ekenfell. I promise I won't be doing it all the time. It's just, you know, hyper focus of the week. I'm sure I have something else to ramble about next week. The art in that game is so beautiful. Gosh. It also boggles my mind that the game, like, had very few people working on it. And if I get it correctly, the art was mostly done by one person who was also the person doing the coding. Like, how do people do these things? Like, how are people this talented? Y'all making me look bad over here. Speaking of pixel art pet peeves, what are your thoughts about mixels? Mixing different resolutions. Think you can be a bit more specific? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh, there's an extra shade here. Dope. Are you talking about, like... something like this? Or is it like when pixels have double the weight than other elements on the same work slash on the same screen? Is that what you mean? If it is what you mean, then it's also something that I don't like. I'm a little bit of a purist when it comes to pixel art. It's because I grew up in the back alleys of Spriter's Resource as a little calculator. I cannot for the life of me remember the names of the people who wrote the threads that I used to learn pixel art, but God bless those people. I would have never gotten anywhere as decent as I am now without them. When you basically do a base in, for example, 32x32, but then upscale it and add decoration 64x64. Yeah, no, I do not jive with that. Sorry, mixlers of the world. Y'all do y'all. I'm just gonna be a little bit annoying about it. But you know what? It ultimately doesn't matter what I think. If there are people out there who like that, who am I to judge? Another pet peeve of mine is pixel art that has, I don't know how exactly to describe it. Are you familiar with RPG Maker 2003? If you are, think about what the stock tile sets look like for that, and you know what I am thinking about. Let me switch to line mode. The way I do pixel art is so fucking messy. Like, I'm not even done with the sketch and I'm already here trying to shade a hair. Also, I don't need to go so hard on the shading. As you can see, like, a lot of the elements here have very few shades. It's mostly the face that's pretty detailed and has a nice smooth look. But the clothes themselves are like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and some of the colors here are also colors used on the skin, I think. Yes, I love doing that in pixel art. Finding ways to reuse colors you've used in other parts of the sprite. Okay, let me make this a bit bigger. Okay, let me put my cap back on so I can reference that. Where is this YouTube studio? Oh, here you go. Eat. Wow, magically reappearing cap. I have hearts in the power, technology, and magic. There's gotta be a word for that. Technomancy, perhaps? I like the sound of that. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, head pad. Well, you know what? Sure. I had just turned off one head pad, but I'll just have both. Telling me one head pad is head padding the hand that's head padding me. Bwong, etc. Technomancy. Yes, that's what I said. Which means I am a hacking genius. These eyes look awkward. How do I fix this? I'll come back to it later. Where are my shades at? Here they do be. Okay, don't have a long nose. No. Go back. Thank heck. Maybe this instead. And okay, my face looks way too chubby like this. Let's work on this a bit. Nope, now it looks weird. Now it looks weird. Nope, go back. I've been doing pixel art for Amiga in the heaven knows how long, and I still struggled with curves. I guess some things you're always gonna struggle with. Okie doke. Curving will always be a pain. Pixel art will always be a pain. I am so glad to have someone who understands my pain. And yet we keep at it. I could have just learned to draw with a pencil like any normal kid, but nah. Okay, no, that looks weird. That looks like a scary clown. I am a clown, but I'm not a scary one. Important distinction. Maybe round the eyes out here? No. Instead, I'm gonna make a bit stronger. Yeah, I like that. It's not perfect, but I can fix it. I can fix it and make it look nice. Okay, let's leave this part be for now and move down here. Yeet. Curves sound like something humans use and therefore is inferior for robot use. Have you tried stacking stuff that has curves? It is quite a nightmare. Now boxes, yes, beautiful. Just these beautiful, what's the word? They're parallelepipedic. Parallelepipedical. I think that's how you pronounce it. We stand the word. Shapes. Did you see the Nexus mods would change premium prices? I'm not much into modding. What I did hear about is that some mod creators were really pissed that they were going to be changing their policies around how mods are stored, I believe. So that after a certain date, mod creators wouldn't be able to delete their mods anymore that were up on the site. Which I don't know enough about the community to make a judgment on. Though I do generally dislike the idea as a creator of creative content. I dislike the idea in principle. Not a big fan. Yes, I know they're doing work off of existing material that's copyrighted and has people who own the IP, but still. It'll be more expensive when they remove the lifetime plan. I'm so tired of this era that we live in. Remember when you could just get stuff, pay for it once, and that was it? Remember those days? I struggle too sometimes. Yet, there in the back of my mind, those better days beckon to me. And I'm just sitting here wondering where the heck we went wrong that now you have to subscribe to frigging Photoshop. Like, I kinda get it. It does make more sense economically. But come on. Even frigging newspapers you gotta subscribe to now. To read anything online. I want to understand the plight. I really do. But also, I can't pay for like, I don't know, 10 subscriptions a month when all of them are at least $10. It's like Netflix here, local newspaper there, country newspaper there, art program here. I'm not made of money. Sheesh. Also, hello, is Mickey? Welcome to my stream. I am working on that thing. I hope you're happy with that description. Nah, joke. I'm making some promo art for upcoming streams. It's just a little reference to something, to the title screen of the game, but instead of having Mario and Luigi, it's gonna be this pretty face. It's a bit more work than I originally imagined, but I'll get there. I'm sure I will. I am persistent, if nothing else. Indeed, indeed. Let's just steal the cap here. The colors for the cap. Let's make a general shape. Needs to be a bit longer. Yep, that looks about right. Oh, no. Go. I keep pressing a C. Control F turns advanced mode on in A-Sprite, whatever that means. And I keep pressing it by accident when I'm trying to press Control D, which deselects selections. I have this big... usually people go meaty fingers, but I'm of course not made of meat. I'm rather made of meat. I could not resist. I could not. He who has never said a pun be the first to chuck a rock, or however that saying goes. Okay, let me do some quick stuff here. Okay, I think I can move the eyes a little further up and the nose a bit further down. And yeah. Oh no, I forgot to turn off the... Oh, turn on, rather. Just a little mistake. That has already been corrected. There we go. It has never happened. You didn't see me do an oopsie daisy. I'm always on top of everything. Oh, I could keep going about Space Jam. I don't know if people want to hear about it, but I do want to do it. I could talk about the part in which, like, Lola Bunny gets accepted into the Amazons. That's a thing that happened in a movie from this year. Hello there, Luck. Yes, thank you for the reminder to not push myself. I appreciate it. Now, other streamers might not appreciate that as much, being like, quote-unquote, told what to do, and I would understand that. But I personally like these little reminders because I'm not the best and not being a bit too... I want to do everything at once, but don't worry, this I'm doing responsibly. But remember kids, mental health is important. Mental health is important, and so is bodily health. Dude, I do thank you for the reminder. I am very excited for next month. Well, I think it's gonna be next month, if I remember correctly. You see this little metal Sonic on my desk? That's an actual figure that's gonna be releasing soon. I found out about it by complete accident while I was looking into stuff for a React string, and I'm very excited for it. It's my son. I love him. This movie sounds like a shitpost with better animation. I have a lot of problems with the movie. It's have you watched Ralph Wrecks the Internet or whatever that movie was called, the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph? You know how that movie was basically Disney wanking its own properties? Going like, haha, look at all this stuff I own. Space Jam 2 is that cranked up to like 11. It makes that movie blush with just how brazen it is. It gets annoying. It really does. But at the same time, I can't help but like it regardless. Because every time that's not the thing that's in focus, the movie is pretty okay. I'm not gonna say it's really well written, but I think it has an actual story that half makes sense. Unlike the original. I like the original as much as the next late 90s kid, but it makes zero sense. It is contrived as heck, and they don't really use any of the Looney Tunes characters meaningfully. Whereas, in this movie, there's like a little bit of some actual heart behind it, you know? There's like the whole conflict between LeBron James and his son. And I found it compelling. Because, like, I don't know, I could see it happening. It didn't feel like just something being pulled out of nowhere just for the sake of having a conflict or a story. There's a lot of stuff that still feels weird though, like the main antagonist's motivations make zero fucking sense. They really don't. Would I enjoy it? It depends on what you like in a movie. If you want good writing, you're not gonna get that from Space Jam. But, if you just want a fun, zany time, sure. Hello there, my lovely, lovely Arcticia. I am currently struggling trying to make this sprite work. As you can see, it still looks pretty silly and awkward. Oh, I'm sure I'll find a way. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I was talking to the lovely folks here about how I have a date later tonight with a certain cutie. The cutie is you. Look, everyone, it's a cutie. Indeed, you are cutie. Not just you. Not just you now. Chat in general do be cute though. I think I'll make the eyes smaller. God, this looks terrifying. Make this a bit more rounded out. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay, no, never mind. I think the last one looked better. The hair needs a lot of work, though. Now, like I was saying, the new movie, the new Space Jam does feel like more coherent. For as fun as the original is, there's literally zero fucking reason for Michael Jordan to be doing any of what he's doing. It's basically just very forced into the plot, and it doesn't feel like he has any chemistry with the characters. Meanwhile, a lot of effort went into making LeBron James work with the cast. They have a lot of fun, tender moments. And another thing that I liked above everything else was where they went with the animation. Very creative, very good a lot of the time. A big chunk of the movie is spent with, like, they're rounding up the Looney Tunes characters because they left their original world for some dumb reason. And it's all animated in 2D and looks pretty hacking neat. And, but then again, I say that, but it comes with a caveat that fucking Rick Sanchez appears in the movie and opens his mouth and say words. Hello, Yumna. Welcome to my stream. I'm doing a thing. It's not coming out too well. I can always be perfect. Unfortunately, I do be trying. Can I talk about Rick? He is in Fortnite. I like Fortnite. That is all I know about Rick. I think you're, the lucky one of us. Rick Sanchez is in Fortnite? Like, I don't know if he is. I generally don't know. But I would not be surprised. What isn't in Fortnite these days? I feel like any day now they're gonna come up and announce a Nintendo character for the damn thing. Oh wait, I think I know what's bothering me here. I think I get it. The eyebrows were a bit too high. That was annoying me, for sure. Just how long... I feel like it's only a matter of time before we hear that Fortnite has their own VTuber or something like that. Everyone and their moms is doing it in the corporate world now. Okay, let's take a long look at this. I think I can do this here. Yeah, I like that a bit more. I do like that a bit more. Don't need to worry too much here since the hair will be covering that. Oh, okay. Now that I've messed around with the face, I think I like how this looks more. You're going to Fortnite, hell yeah. I honestly would take that meme because I have to say, I get it, the meme is kind of funny, but it's a bit of a shame that the only way people talk about Brazil is for that meme. You bring it up regardless of context, someone is gonna go, you're going to Brazil, haha, I get it. I got it already. Sorry. Just a little pet peeve of mine. Why don't we talk about the fun things in Brazil, like, I don't know, capoeira, cocada de maracujá, sei lá, paçoca, Morro do Alemão, MST. Oh gosh. Sorry, I haven't kept up well with chat. Let me take a quick read. Naruto himself might be in the Season 8 Battle Pass. I would not even blink. I just saw the most cursed thing ever. It got me screaming like Rex. I assume you sent a link. Unfortunately, the link... I cannot see links from within Streamlabs. So, if you wish to tell the class more, do be more descriptive. This needs a pixel layer. Yep, that looks about right. Okay, okie dokie. After a year of binge-watching the English cartoon, kids are emerging from the pandemic with an unusual vocabulary and a British accent. I can see that. I can actually 100% see that. I was recently told that my Portuguese has become accented. I was talking to someone from back home and they were like, oh, you kind of have an accent now. The thought is terrifying, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Oh, that looks neat, that looks neat. I think I like that. I think I do be liking that. Good job, Cody. You're welcome, Cody. Hehe. Badoo. Let's get lazy in here. Yep, that looks about right. Let's make this smile a little bit wider. I think that will look better. Hope? We're about to find out together. How thrilling. Isn't art magical? Nope, that just looks kind of... that just looks kind of dopey, I think. Maybe if I move it up, it changes that? I kind of like it. I like the dopey. I highly welcome the dopey. Be-doo. Is Father Christmas the same guy as Santa? And why is he called that? Wait, there's actually a difference between how they call Santa between, like, Britain and the US? Interesting. Language is just wonderful like that. I am reminded of the really cool video from one Mr. Tom Scott about like the Jingle Bells, the little Jingle Bells song people sing and how it differs between regions. Leave your kids unattended on YouTube and they'll become British. How come we allow this these days? What is YouTube doing? We need COPPA to act. Our kids are seeing gore. Our kids are seeing explicit acts. Our kids might just even hear people say rubbish or loo. That is terrifying. How will America survive this? The neck seems normal, then it looks long like An Takamaki. I have absolutely no idea who An Takamaki is. But sure, let's reduce this swan-sized neck here. I don't want to be friggin' Candace from Phineas and Ferb. Is it narcissistic to be making art of myself? Thoughts that keep me up at night. And it's from Persona 5, the game I keep bullying you to play. I'll get around to it one day. I will. I promise. I'm definitely going to. I don't know. Persona terrifies me. I am interested. It looks like the kind of thing I would enjoy. But it's also like, oh yes, I should absolutely try out Persona 4 Royal. No, Persona 5 Royal, sorry. It's like, it's only like 130 hours long, they will tell me. Very digestible. Mmm. Boopy boopy boop. Don't worry, Cody, I haven't come up with any curse ideas. Oh good. Oh good. You've created enough, you've sown enough chaos in this string of mine. As we all know, I am a pure of heart little bot who would never do anything cursed unless prompted to. No, no siree. Do not Google Mara from SMT/Persona. Do Google Mara from SMT/Persona. You people can make up your minds. I'm gonna go with the centrist option. I am going to search for it, but then I'm just going to close my eyes and not look at the results. I am also pure cure high five. I'm sorry to say that was, unfortunately, an old jokey joke. I am in fact quite cursed. I'm sorry that I'm cursed, chat. I'm sorry that I sometimes say naughty words like heck. I'm not the pure country robot girl that you thought I was. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Love 2D did a little dead for a second there. There's a certain je ne sais quoi missing here that I can't figure out. I can't put my finger on it yet. I think the fringe is what kind of like hacking me out. Hacking me out. That's not a sentence that makes sense, but I like how it sounds. Thus, I'm not gonna walk back from it. You know, I'm really looking forward to playing Superstar Saga, because there are a few things I love more in this world than doing impressions of Mario and Luigi and other Mario characters. And they have some of the best sound bits Charles Martinet has ever put out in that game. It's so iconic. I can't figure out what's a je ne sais quoi. That's French. It's French. I'm being fancy. It's it basically means fuck you fine though. It's a shrug. It's an admittal of defeat. Cody, I did something you would be proud of. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? Let me tell you things that would make me proud of you, chat. I would be proud if you went and supported your fellow queer person. I would be proud if you went and were kind to yourself for today. Maybe you haven't been kind enough to yourself. I would be happy if you gave me chocolate. Oh, you can give me chocolate directly? That's what the donations are for. That's where the money is going. I'm sorry to tell you. It's feeding my chocolate addiction. Oh. Oh, wow. Wait, there's a lot of new messages. Oh! Thank you for the bits. One bite of chocolate as a treat. You bought a bunch of Sonic games on Steam. You go. I need to get around to doing the same. I don't remember if I have any games on Steam. I have a vague recollection of like a while back when some were on sale and I thought about buying them, but I'm not sure if I actually did. I love my design. I love my hair, but good lord, it's a bit annoying to pixel, to draw. Whew, I'll figure this out. Just both adventure games, Lost World and Generations. You go. I actually have not played Adventure 2 yet, or Lost World, though thanks to Yuna I discovered that that Lost World is on PC, which I did not know, and that blew my mind. I thought it was, I thought for the longest time, for some reason, that it was a Wii U exclusive. Well, Wii U and 3DS, that's besides the point. It blew my mind. Another better Chucky! Oh, thank you! I am going to be positively sinking in the cocoa goodness. And don't worry, I can't drown. Not having lungs is pretty neat, although I can short circuit. That's a whole nother issue of its own. If there are any artists in chat, I want you to tell me, what is harder for you to draw? Hair or hands? I assume the answer is gonna be hair for, not hair, it's gonna be hands for a lot of people. I'm gonna see if there are any dissenting voices. I don't draw hands. Ah, so you're more of the kind that draws bust up? I get that. I do that a lot because then I can mask the fact that I'm not very good at anatomy. Does this look good? No, it looks terrible. Go back. Oh, that looks kinda neat. That looks kinda neat. Each. I just draw plushies. That sounds adorable. I actually did not know you were an artist. I'll try to remember to check your stuff out sometime. I'm just gonna assume it's on Twitter. That's where artists post most of their stuff these days. I mean, there's nowhere else you can grow, unfortunately. Nowhere else you can get it. Eyes on you. I kind of miss the old days of DeviantArt. Was there a lot to not like about DeviantArt? Yes, absolutely. But between that and Twitter, I know which one I'd rather pick any day of the week. Same goes for VTubing. That's where you go if one eye's on you, but it just makes me a bit sad, because Twitter is a hellhole. Doop-dee-doo. Okay. Give me just a moment. I will speak again in a second. I just need to concentrate on this. It's a bit of a challenge being a streamer when you have such difficulty doing two things at once. My CPU is like, more than one task. I do not like the sound of that. Better pull the brakes there, partner. Doing some actual thinking? In this house? This is a Dembo house. Get out of here. Doo-dee-doo. Okay, I think I like how the hair looks here better now. I want to tweak the eyes though. Maybe I need to make them a pixel shorter? That could be... I shouldn't know. But there's still something that needs to be done here. Just a second. I need to fix my posture. Chat, you have not given me a single posture check so far today. Please remember, I'm but a little shrimp. So many of us artists are. The only way I can barely function as a social being is if I have people reminding me to take care of myself and my aging old parts. Aren't you a robot? I might indeed be a robot, but like strength is a thing. Like, you ever try to put your PC in a weird, like you try to put your PC in a weird position? It's gonna put strain on the, what's it called? The stand? Oh my. Arctisha has given me a talk in German reading, so let's do that. Hallo Leute, jetzt werden wir Deutsch sprechen, warum nicht? Das war ja der Redeem. Ich bin jetzt am Pixeln und es ist nicht so einfach, wie erwartet. Trotzdem schaffen wir das. Dein Akzent ist einfach so süß. Vielen Dank. Man kann meinen Akzent merken. Er ist aber nicht so stark wie der Akzent von anderen Zuwanderern, den ich kennengelernt habe. Zum Beispiel, als ich im Sprachkurs war, gab es einen Mann, er kam aus Russland und er hatte so... Sein Akzent war so cool. Er sprach so wie... Hallo, ich heiße Ilya. Wie geht's dir? Ich liebe es. Ich liebe so. Console Twitch hat versagt. Man kann nicht redeemen. Ah, das ist ja schrecklich zu hören. Das ist ja so... ein einfacher Teil von Twitch. Ah, diese Haare sind so schwer. So schwer zu pixeln. Oh ja. Hier gibt es... wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? Wie heißt das? Zopf. Ja. Zopf, das war das Wort. Ich muss jetzt beginnen, das zu malen. Was ist malen? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Nicht sicher. Richtig sprechen, Cody. Bitte. Okay, that was enough German. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. It's a tiny bit rusty. I don't think it's like too bad. But I haven't exactly had many chances to train it recently. I've mostly been staying at home with my partner, and we speak basically only English. I only know one line, being Ich bin ein, inserting here. I believe you meant to say Spiele instead of Spiele, because I'm pretty sure Spiele isn't a word. If it is, it also does not mean that. I'm assuming you mean player. Another word that is used is Zocke. It's like a trendy young people word for a gamer. Or there's also Zocken, which is, well, to play a game. I don't know where it comes from. No idea where it comes from. I know that a lot of people hate it. They say it sounds weird. Oh wait, where did my timeline go? Ah! If you want to train, we can do German in VC. Oh, we could try. I don't think my German is bad. It just takes me like a few seconds longer than I'd like to write. Oh god, not write. Say sentences. Remember the correct words. Nothing too bad. Your biggest trouble will honestly be understanding me. Now here's an interesting fact to y'all. Both Switzerland and Germany speak German, but the German is so different between the two that they might as well be different languages. I don't remember the channel right now, but I saw a pretty good breakdown of the differences a while ago on YouTube, and it's very common for Germans, like Germans who speak the language natively, to not be able to understand Swiss people. It's not really a thing of laziness or anything, it's just hard. I gotta head out. Thanks so much for being here, Jim. You're a lovely little bean. I hope to see you around. I hope you are enjoying the stream. I am enjoying myself, if I do say so. I miss streaming a lot. I'm glad that, like, I'm gonna be honest. I hadn't streamed for well over a month when I did my stream last week. And, where was I going with that train of thought? Right. Yeah, but even then, before my stream, which was my birthday stream, and my last stream for a long time, I had already not been streaming much. Anxiety just got bad. It got bad. It was a hard band-aid to rip off. I was really nervous last week, but hey, it worked out. And now I'm not gonna say fully back at it. I don't want to push myself that way. It's exactly what led me to having such a difficult time before. But I'm doing my best. I do be doing my best. I think this can be a bit further down here. I'm not gonna stick just to pixel art, though. Like I said, this is meant to be promo art for a game that I'll be playing. I miss watching you stream. Yeah, well, you're now stuck with me. You thought I was gonna go away? Think twice, buddy. Think twice. You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. You think you can just fragment me out of existence? Ha! Fools. Although, I will probably have to take a short break because I'm gonna go on a trip this weekend. I'm going over to a small town where Kylie, who's my partner, grew up. We haven't seen her family since 2019 because the incident happened. You know, the noodle incident that we will not talk about. We'll probably talk about it, but the idea of, like, just referring to this entire thing as, like, the incident and not ever go into details to confuse younger generations sounds funny to me. Let me try to do something here. Let me see if maybe making it smaller like this. Shift horizontally. Yeah, I think I kind of like it better this way. AI stands for always in our hearts. Yes, and in our hearts is just joined together like a single word. Which is exactly how it should be. Shiva, hi! Hi, I haven't spoken to you in a hot minute. Yes. So great to see you here, lovely. I hope things are going well. Ah, thank God. For a second I thought I had accidentally drawn the suitcase layer, and that's gave me just a righteous boop. Thank heck. I meant to say I really appreciate that board game stream. It was really fun. I really want to do more of that. I should get around to setting up a board game collab with friends. The only problem is I don't really know many board games, so I should see about either getting Bianca to help out, or finding someone who is patient with explaining the rules of games. I'm not great at doing it myself. If you need someone for it, I'm always willing to play with you. I'll give that some thought. Thanks for the offer. And you've been well? That is great, Shiva. Chess call. Wow, that's actually a really good idea. I had not considered that. I'm not good at chess, but I can play it. I know the rules. Ooh, hello, Young. I'm gonna go with Young. Young Culture Nation, I appreciate the follow. I'd be working on some pixel art today. It's slowly coming along. I always find the braid to be one of the hardest parts. You know the rules, and so do I. A full-length stream is what I'm thinking of. That joke got out. That joke didn't work. Boo, boo. Get off the stage, funny bot. You're only a bot now. No funny. Let's switch this up here. Nope, I think I like this better. I think I do like this better. I think I should just add an orange tone here. Something a bit lighter. Yeah, that looks good. Let me look at the new model again. Ah yes, I'm looking at a mirror. And what I see, I think that right there is a finely produced bot. That's what I am. That's all the self-confidence you're going to hear from me for like the rest of the year. I'm breaking the rules a bit with how the style works, because like the outline color isn't used much inside of the sprite the way I'm doing with this, but hey, if it looks good, that's what matters. Bumpy, bumpy, rappy, bum. Oh, I have an objection redeem. Sorry I didn't notice it sooner. Objection! Have confidence, sir! All of y'all, please have confidence. Dang, I really miss playing Ace Attorney. I was just about to get to the best case of the game at that point. That scared me. I'm sorry. I get very gung-ho when it comes to voice acting. As our dear friend Apollo would say, I have cords of steel. My heart skipped me. I don't know, Cody had a range. Either feel free to check when to come by when I do Ace Attorney again, or go check my VODs. The link to the YouTube is in my Twitch channels. I don't have too many talents in this life. I wouldn't say that, but if I have any, it's that my range is pretty darn good. Alright, I think we're getting close to being done with this. Let me just work on this part of the hair a bit. It should poof out more. Give me the poof. There were a lot of driving things behind me creating my design. I wanted it to have a very good color balance. I wanted it to not feel polluted, but still recognizable. But I wanted to have my favorite colors show up, like pink and orange and blue. Oh, but most important of all, the driving thing behind not only my design, but the entirety of this VTubing career. It's just that I wanted it to have really poofy hair. I love the physics. When are you selling Cody merch? Ah, good question. I don't know that I'm big enough for that. But I could see myself doing it. Maybe I'll make some prints and sell them. As far as monetary stuff goes, though, I've only so far worked on making commissions for people. Maybe I should work on sellable stuff for myself. You updated your voice hardware, it doesn't sound digital anymore. I do still have the modulator that I use for the more traditional, so to say, robot-sounding voice. But I decided to go with the more human-sounding one. I just like switching. It also makes it harder to blend in with humans. After all, whenever people find out you're a robot, they're like, "Ah, robot, evil! Please don't take over my world! Please don't send me to a nuclear apocalypse." And I'm like, "Girl, chill. If I wanted to send you to a nuclear apocalypse, I would already have done so. I just wanna buy orange juice with pulp." Pulp. Amazing, love the stuff. I prefer this one. You want to know why? Well, you're welcome to say. I will not mind, probably. Sounds more like Chihiro. That's a valid. Oh, I miss voicing Chihiro for the Danganronpa thing. It's such a shame that our dear friend Bianca has been so busy. I hope that gets to happen again. Until then, I have to get around to doing more of my own voice work stuff. Actually, that reminds me, I recently bought a couple of visual novels, and I wanted to ask, would you people be interested in it? The first one is called Heaven Will Be Mine. I don't know too much about it, other than that it has queer characters, and I'm assuming it's relatively short. And the other one, which is significantly longer from what I know, is called, I believe, Heart of the Woods. And that one is like very gay, because as you can see, I'm consistent. I have a theme. The theme is hit me up with that good gay shit. I would, please. I will consider doing just that then. It also makes it easier for my ADHD self to get through it. I'm not exactly the best at reading on my own. I don't know, the words just blur together and become hard. I think the braid could be a little bit higher up. Or no, but I need to make the bolt more distinct. Yeah, I think that's okay. I might do a little bit of adjusting, but it'll be later. Let's add some anti-aliasing here. And here as well. And here we should smoothen it out. Yeah, that's looking good. Also, I wanted to ask, how do people find this time slot? In the past, I've mostly only streamed in the evenings my time. Starting at like 20 or 21. Because I was kind of making my time work around Americans, because unfortunately that's where most of the audience is. But it was not working too well for me, like, personally, for a bunch of reasons, and I find that I kind of like streaming in the afternoon like this more. I'm working, but I do it from home 4 out of 5 days a week, so it works for me. It's comfy and I can let it on the second screen while I do spreadsheets. Okay. I don't think I'll kill the evening slots going forward. I'll probably still be doing those, but I'm gonna shake it up a little bit more. Like a little salt shaker. Boom, now there's salt everywhere. Because that's how much we we shook? Yes, I think that's right, yeah. Let's copy these colors over. Oh wait, I think they're already parted. So we're... oh no, they're slightly different. I think I should make the neck a little bit shorter still. Yeah, I think that works. And now we want to have the shoulders, should be around here. And that's where my jacket comes in. I did not draw the jacket for this one. Let's just come up with some colors. Oh wait, right! It's the same colors as the cap. I can just rip those off. Yeet. Boopy boopy beep boo. Let's just redo the arm here. Right. Okay, I think the shoulders need to be closer in. Or maybe lower? Let's delete this for now. Well, Cody, I got to go edit and make Miu's text more Caesar for Bianca's Danganronpa V3. Well, I mean, good luck with that. I wouldn't know much about that whole thing because my Danganronpa my Danganronpa knowledge is very limited. I've only really played like through the first case, and that's about it. Trial, I guess, is what you would call it. And I know how it ends. Full of clever twists. That might be a little bit of sarcasm. The big twist in the case, it was the moment I saw the thing that the twist is about. I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to spoil anyone. But like, the moment it shows up, it's really obvious what it is. But the characters just keep dancing circles around it, and then when they finally realize, it's like, whoa, we figured it out, we're so smart, lol. No, you fucking dum-dums! What case are we talking about? We're talking about the very first case of the very first game. With the, you know, the bathroom thing on the wall. Or they're like, oh, are these numbers? And then they go, wait, no, these are actually letters. And I'm just like, good lord, people are so stupid. Step it up. Come on, folks, you're better than this. You're the ultimate people. How come you let a silly bot be smarter than you? That just doesn't add up. Eat. Ultimate Person's my new title. I would say I would go with a joke and saying like the ultimate VTuber, but I feel that would come off as a little bit, I don't know, arrogant. There's just so many VTubers out there. So many. That's not a bad thing, per se. So it does make it hard to keep track of everyone that might be interesting. I'm like barely keeping up as is. And in the time that I've been inactive in the community, I'm sure like a good 1,000 or so new VTubers must have popped up. Hell, even a YouTuber that I follow has gotten herself a VTubing model. This stuff is here to stay, folks. Well, I do think that the quote-unquote boom in popularity will recede with time. I do think that VTubers aren't just like a gimmick that's gonna go away. It's just gonna become a new medium for streaming that's gonna, you know, stay. Just another way of doing it. I found a bunch of new VTuber, and one is a twin duo. I found a... oh, wait. Sorry, glitched there for a second. That is a cool idea. I'm not wondering whether they're played by actual twins or just like one person doing, what's the word? A gag thing, I guess? A gimmick? What is under the cap on Among Us? Yuna, even if you don't come up with a cursed idea, you just must go and do something else as cursed, huh? Give me a moment. I'm going to look up some Among Us. Hello. This is the Cody stream. We have Among Us here. Very sus. Cody.sus. Should I just go for a normal crewmate, or should I go for something more cursed, like the frigging twerking Among Us? Yep, kinda said it. We're doing it. Is there a transparent version of this? I hope there is. Why? There indeed is. And I just the luckiest in the world. Ho ho ho. Ho. Yep, goodbye. Head pats, goodbye. We are now entering the age of Amogus supremacy, I guess. Where is it? Here it is. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I hope this was worth it. I hope this was worth it to the 2,500 points. Are you pleased with yourself? Are you gonna look in the mirror tonight before going to sleep and think, wow, hell yeah, that was a good decision I made in my life? Or are you, like I think you should, reflect on your poor life decisions? Oh. A beautiful, beautiful world. What a beautiful world we live in. This one. Not quite what I had in mind, but sure, I'll take it. I'm placing the blame on both you and Kana at the same time. I cannot believe that I've been put in this situation. Oh, I should get paid to write these puns. It's all gold. Freaking gold mine here. Do you think the eyes look good? Or at least, like, not good, I think it looks fine, but I'm more like, does this feel like the same style? Does it feel like I'm emulating the style correctly? I would hope so. Because if not, then I would be sad. Let me add these shadows here. Okay, got a blast. Have a nice stream. Thank you. And you have, I don't know, a good time with whatever you're doing. I am certainly having a good time here. I'm not sure if I'll finish this piece on stream because I have the aforementioned on date night coming up. Sorry to disappoint a little bit. I can promise that at least you will definitely see the finished thing on Twitter, if I can't deliver it right now. I did some pretty good shading here. Like, I'm not usually one for tooting my own horn, but dang, this ain't half bad. I know. That piece took me a pretty long time to make back when I made it in, I think it was March? Yeah, it was March, the date is here. I think it would take me less time nowadays though. I've gotten better at pixel art in these last few times. I've been doing a lot of it. Like I've mentioned recently, I had a game jam. It was very funny because I was working in pixel art for an entire day over and over. And whenever I got off of the program, my mind just kept doing pixel art. I kept imagining like circles or curves and corners and imagining how it would look like if I would use anti-aliasing and how. And it was weird. My mind fixates on the weirdest things sometimes. I remind of the time I had like this earlier this year I had this Phineas and Ferb song stuck in my head for a good, I don't know, 8 days. It wasn't even like one of the popular songs, it was just a throwaway song. Y'all ever have that? Your brain just decides, oh, that's this really weird thing, that's the only thing you're gonna be thinking about for the rest of the week. Oop. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Yep, I think this is, you know what? This is looking just fine. Nope, that didn't look very good. Actually, I want to shade this first. So we go here and 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 here. Then we go back, take this color, and then we go down and do here, here, slight, and here and here and here, and then take back the color, go here and here. I think also here and here and here and here, and here 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 and here. And here. We want another fold of the scarf going down here. Loop-de-loop. Fresh and nice. Okay, now it should look a bit longer than that. No, that isn't quite enough for now. It don't to be, no. Sorry for all the rambling. It's how the Cody be. It's just how they be. It's just how they be. Oh yeah. I have new pronouns. Cool stuff. Oh, right. I just realized that I haven't actually updated my Twitch information to reflect that. I'm sure I remember like sometime this year still. And that's why we love them. It's actually Zer, but you know, that's fine too. I do not mind it. But sure. I deeply appreciate that people are using it. Not sure if I'll stick to it, but it's nice that I have the space to be able to try things out. And I hope that you there, lovely person watching this stream, whether live or not, I hope you have that person in your life. And if not, I ask that you go and try to find that person. There's so many people in the world who are gonna be there for you when you need to just write things out. You just need to look for them. It is, however, a shame that a lot of people's families and friends will not give them the support and space they need. Oh, I'm sorry. That got a little bit sad there, didn't it? Let's think of something lighter. Oh, I know a topic. I have been watching the new season of Owl House. Have you all watched that show? It's very lovely. Well, this season has had a few more terrifying elements, but overall it's like a very good and nice romp. Although I really wish that they would, I don't know, maybe I'm being harsh, but I feel like the writing of some of the episodes this season has been a little bit, just okay. Like they could have used some time in the oven. I think the problem is that, season 1 was good, but it didn't spend a lot of time working on the actual plot and just going around doing filler. Then now they're on a little bit of a desperate scramble to get the plot going, since all they have is another season and a movie to close it up. And it shows a little bit. It's a shame. But I would by no means say it's bad. And hey, at least that way it'll probably have a better, more compact and nice ending than some other shows that have attempted a big lore following the footsteps of Gravity Falls. Which I have to say, I don't really feel like any cartoons have really done that well since then. Star vs. was one that really followed Gravity Falls close to heart, and y'all there have watched Star vs. You know my pain. You know how it ended. I was so disappointed by that finale. We could have had it all. Lore is nice and all, but sometimes I want to watch a random episode without having to know anything. You say that, and I definitely agree. I think that, I like lore in cartoons, do not get me wrong. Gravity Falls is my favorite cartoon, maybe even piece of media of all time for a good reason. But, yeah, like, it worked for Gravity Falls because the writing was so tight, because they had just so much that they knew beforehand. So if you are not going to put in the same effort, then maybe just be a more run-of-the-mill show. There's space for both. And I wish that storytellers in these industries would, how do I put this? I wish they would not go after the big trend, be it like in genre or with the way the story is told. You see it all the time. One battle royale game gets popular, boom, everyone wants, and their mom wants to have one. It's the same with movies. Oh, this company that is doing a universe? Oh, we're all gonna do that too. I'm sure we'll be very successful. And it just makes me sad. I'm not sure how much of that is like creators being too eager to follow in the footsteps of other cartoons or movies or games have done something that was well appreciated by the public, or if it's the companies forcing them to do specific things. Don't quite like either option. Just let them do their stuff. No need for all that meddling. That meddling is smelling. I think a show that struck a really, really good balance was My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yes, I know. But hear me out. The show definitely took a very lore-heavy turn as the seasons went on. Whether that was a good thing or not, you can come up with your own conclusions. But it never stopped having slice of life. Never stopped having these shows that you could just catch and not need to know much about. Sure, there would be like recurring characters, or oh, this character from season 3 is in volume 8? Not volume. In season 8 now. God damn it, I said volume! No, my Ruby. I can't say brain rot. I would say CPU rot. Anyhow, my Ruby CPU rot is starting to show. Gosh, concern it. I was actually talking about Ruby earlier today with a few people. They have announced some new stuff. For example, Zum Beispiel. Zum Beispiel. That's how you say, for example, in German. Do you like that? Do you like learning German? Maybe I'll become the first VTuber language teacher. Okay, probably not the first. I'm sure someone out there has already done something like that. But hey, the arts have some more, right? Anyhow, what was my point again? Right, Ruby show, the show that exists. They announced a new novel. Exciting, because it's a Roman novel, and I like Roman. That's not a very popular statement or opinion, but it be how it be. I just like the weird guy, and it was a little bit of a shame that he left the show so soon. So yeah, the novel is like a prequel or something. Fun stuff. And I know that probably only like 2 people in chat are gonna find this topic very relevant. But hey, if you ever wondered, maybe I should give Ruby a watch, I'm here to encourage you to not do that. Ruby's trash. Do not become a Ruby fan. I hate it. It's the bane of my life. It's only second to the fact that I'm a freaking Star Wars fan now. I have such a love-hate relationship with the thing, but god damn it, I just keep coming back to it. And I have the people in my life to blame for putting me in these fandoms. Just wait until me and Kylie make you Roller Coaster Tycoon fan. Now, allow me to be a little bit of an annoying, but it's Kylie and I think. I'm like decently sure. I never got around to playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. I didn't really grow up on PC games. I just didn't really have access to them. It's not that they didn't exist where I live, but definitely not as easily as it probably was in, say, the US. Maybe something to try out on stream. Cody's Roller Coaster Fun Ride. With an admission ticket, you'll also get a complimentary little gear button. Because gears are just cute. You know what's not cute? The stupid fucking Among Us thing. Bye! I'm not having you anymore. Why did I do that? I could have just gone for a normal crewmate. What's with me? Is this right? Yes. Well, I would say this is mostly done. I still need to like refine a couple of things and add the stuff in that's on my cap, the accessories. In case you need a reminder. Whoa, magic hat, it's back. But it should be quick enough. And with that, I'm going to be ending this stream here. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did enjoy myself. Thank you for watching. I am not sure when I'm gonna be streaming next, but I do know that I want to stream at least one more time before I go away on that trip I mentioned, which will happen on Friday. So expect a stream anywhere, anytime in the next 3 days. Will it be? I don't know. Though if I had to take a guess, it'll probably be Mario and Luigi. I mean, I already went through the trouble of making this. Why not? Thank you very much, and I will see you later. Bye!